Andy from Johnson's Fleet Services here. Wanted to put this video together to show you around your new Skoda Superb and some of the features that will help you when delivery arrives. So follow me and let's show you your new car. Just located at the front here is where you find your charge port. So that flap just push to open when the car's unlocked, and this is your plug-in socket for charging up, which I'll go over a little bit later. In the boot, this is where you'll find your charging point or your charging lead. Which comes with a 3-pin socket which plugs directly into your mains at home. That's located underneath the floor. Inside the car, just a little bit of a hand with some of the controls and the basics. Air conditioning in the center, power gauge, temperature left and right, heated seats, and the direction of which you want the aircon to blow from the vents. Controls, some useful controls on the gear stick we have here, which is mode. By pressing this will show on your infotainment screen. Just zoom in up there. You've got eco, comfort, normal and sport. So each set in eco, that will mean to get you the best fuel economy. Comfort just softens the suspension slightly. Normal and then sport just gives you a little bit of aggression on the acceleration and firms up the suspension. So just by pressing the mode button, toggles between each one. Then we have electric mode. By pressing E mode, menu that comes up on screen will give you two options, of which you can go hybrid or E mode. So if I select E mode, that will be full electric, of which your range is approx 30 miles. So any local driving will be in full electric. For long distance, select hybrid, and then it will use a combination of your electric and also your petrol. And then we have a sport mode direct for here, which goes straight to sport mode, so you haven't got to toggle between the mode buttons here. Parking sensors on and off, and then we've got boot release. Electric park and brake, foot on the brake and then release, and then simply just pull it to put it on. That's your handbrake. Central locking, and then your stop start technology. So by pressing this button you can stop the engine cutting out when you come to a standstill. Controls on the dash, we've got automatic lights, so just by selecting auto, bring your lights on in the night time as it goes dark. Override it with side lights and then main lights, and then you've got your main beam and rear fog light by pulling it out twice. Door controls, we have mirror adjustment left and right, and to fold them in, and to select the heater also as well. Electric windows, and then left and right lock at the rear. Stop the children at the back, open the windows. Then on the steering wheel we've got radio controls along with voice control, and then we have menu to go up and down on the steering wheel, and again toggle between the different menus that are on the dashboard. cruise control, adaptive cruise control, can be located here underneath the steering wheel, of which it's a case of simply pressing set to activate your cruise control, nudge it up and down to be able to adjust your speed, and then distance control forwards and backwards. So that controls the distance of the vehicle in front. You can just see that green lever going up and down for distance. So that's on max. That'll give you the most space from the car in front. Whereas you select the distance down, and that will bring you as close to the car as the car will allow. Over to the infotainment screen. To pair your phone up, just a question really of selecting menu, opting for telephone, and then pressing the Bluetooth option on your phone, which it'll search for Skoda. Once it finds it, then it'll pair up and your phone is automatically downloaded. Menu again. This will give you access to radio, telephone, driver assistance, which is similar to the assistance on the cruise control, connect outside media, vehicle information, and then settings to do some more bespoke settings for each menu that's on there. If I swipe across, it gives us further Apple CarPlay, sat nav. You've got your e-manager to see your charge, and a few other useful apps on here. So just left and right to go across. I also recommend you download the Skoda Connect app, of which this will give you a really great tool and utilize the technology where you can unlock your vehicle, you can set a timer for your charge from home, so it can be set for off-peak times, and you can see the amount of charge that you've got just from your phone itself, as well as sound the horn and a few other useful features with air conditioning. So that's a must. Download your Skoda Connect app and then pair up to your car chassis number. Hopefully that helps you. Skoda Superb is an amazing vehicle. If there's any problems whatsoever, don't hesitate to get in touch. Thank you. Give you an insight on how to connect and disconnect the charge point. There's our pod point charger. So you might find one of these just really when you're at the shops or supermarkets. They tend to have charge points like this, of which connector cable just goes in the front flap that I showed you a little earlier. So that just pops in, you see the green light, and then you can lock your car and that'll lock in place. So that's not coming out once the car is locked. And you can check your Skoda Connect app just to see exactly how much charge, and it'll tell you how long it'll take. And then just check once it's full. Unlock the car and just simply unplug. And it's as easy as that. Pop that back in and close over.